Hey guys, so as you guys can see, I do have this Pocketbac hand sanitizer holder from Bath& Body Works, and it is coming apart. It's ready to get tossed, and I really don't want to. I mean, if you guys know, these can be pretty pricey. I mean, they can go up for like $20, So I was like, let me see what I can do with it. Let me see, what I can come up with. So I decided to take off all that old stuff that it came with, that old fabric and rhinestones that they cheaply glued on, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like they have been really slacking on giving us some cute pocket bags. I mean, the only time they try out of the whole year is probably Christmas and Halloween, I feel like. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my own design, and I'm gonna go with the Jack Skellington face because Halloween is just right around the corner. So yeah, don't throw them away, keep them, and make your own designs like I'm about to show you exactly how to do right now. So now that I am done removing all that old stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and actually file it down. This is a hardcover pocket bag, so I need to file it down, make sure it's ready so the glue and the rhinestones will stick. So you wanted to get that matte look as I showed you guys right now. Make sure you file all the areas exactly where you want to bling out, okay? Make sure all that shine is completely gone. So if you guys do want to remove the little keychain part, that is okay. I didn't because I just didn't feel like going through the trouble. But if it makes it easier for you guys, go ahead and remove it. And once you are done decorating it, you can go ahead and place it back on. So make sure you get every single edge where you do want to bling out. And then once you guys are done filing, go ahead and get some alcohol on a clean napkin and remove all that dust because we want to make sure the glue and the rhinestones stick on to the pocket bag and last a long time. It's very important for you guys to do this step. Do not skip it if you want long-lasting results. So I am done. Now it's time to make my design. I have my handy dandy pencil that I love to use first because I do like to sketch out my designs. I usually freestyle, so that is the reason why I use a pencil. If I do mess up, I can go ahead and erase it or remove it, So as you can see here, I started off with the smile to give me a sort of, baseline to know where to start off. I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyes now. Jack's face is pretty basic. There's not much to it. So it's super easy and super simple, as you guys can see there. I didn't like where the eyes were, so I just erased them with the eraser and drew them again. So like I said, that is why I like to use a pencil first, so I can, make sure it is exactly where I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyes, as you guys can see there. Like I said, design is completely up to you guys. I just happen to be a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, so that's why I went with Jack, because I know I will use this all the time. So I'm sketching it out. I'm making sure everything is exactly where I want it before I go in with the Sharpie. So now that I am done sketching out the face, I'm going to go in with a black Sharpie and follow my sketch as my guide. I'm going to color it in, follow the lines, also double checking as I go. I'm making sure everything is exactly where I want it because this is my last chance. I can edit it, or fix anything if I need to. So make sure you color it nicely in depending your design. Make sure your lines look as straight as possible if you are freestyling like I am. am working on the smile now, and I am making the black line a little bit thicker so it does stand out when I do bling it out. That's why you guys see me going over it a few times. I'm trying to make it look nice and neat. It's very important to make your design look as neat as possible, as clean as possible, because it's going to be easier to bling out, you know what I mean? And if you guys do happen to mess up like I just did right there, all you have to do is get a little Q-tip, put some nail polish remover on it, some acetone. Don't make it dripping because it's going to mess up your design. Just a little bit, just damp it on the acetone and clean it up until it is completely gone. If it doesn't completely come off, just keep working. It's going to get covered with the rhinestones anyways. So as you guys can see there, I left it a little foggy. I didn't want to waste any more time. It's going to get blinked out anyways, so you're not going to be able to see that fogginess. So I just cleaned off the main stain that I didn't like and moved on. So these are the rhinestones I'm going to be using. I have some AB rhinestones and some black rhinestones. So I am using the AB to cover the whole face, and then the black ones to bling out the actual eyes, the nose, and the mouth. I am also using E6000 glue to bling the whole entire Pocketbac out. So as you guys can see, I did place some E6000 on the top. That is where I'm starting off. I'm working my way from the top to the bottom of the Pocketbac, only working by sections because I don't want my glue to dry out. I do want to make sure that area where I'm going to start off and where I'm going to be blinging, it is nice and flat. There's no, chunks of glue because I don't want it to overlap my rhinestones. It's very important. If you guys have trouble with that, depending on your glue, you can always use a little toothpick to even it out, to spread it evenly on your working area. So as you guys can see there, only on the area that I placed the E6000, I am starting off blinging out. And I am doing the edges first because I do want it to have that defined straight line look. And I'm going to go in to fill in the middle right after. So do make sure you are moving quickly because you don't want your glue to dry out. If you can't move that fast, work on a smaller area. Do not place the glue all around. Work by sections. I always tell you guys that. Work by sections. You know how fast you can move. You know how, you work. So work by sections depending on your speed. So I am done with that. I'm going to go ahead and put some more E6000 on another section. As you guys can see there, working by sections like I told you guys. I'm going to continue doing my straight lines with the AB rhinestones. This is a size SS12 if you guys are wondering. That is what I'm using to bling out the whole face. I continued doing my lines of AB rhinestones with the size 12, and now I have reached the eyes. As you guys can see, I am spreading the glue with a toothpick, working on one eyeball first. So I'm going to keep doing my straight lines like I have previously been doing. That is very important. I do want those straight lines to continue all across the face. And if I do have little gaps, I do like to leave them until the end once I am done working on my section and go back and fill them in. So I am filling them in with smaller AB rhinestones, and then I'm going to go ahead and start filling in the eyes with the black rhinestones. So I do have a mixture of black rhinestones right here, and I'm just using the SS10 to fill in the eyes. And if I do have gaps in them, I do have the smaller rhinestones all the way to SS4 to fill those in. So, and that is what I use for the eyes. And then I'm going to continue filling in my gaps if I need to while I make my way across to the other side and blinging out the other eye, and then moving on to the more middle area of the pocket back. So far I am done doing both eyes. I am working on the nose now. I am halfway done. Everything's looking super cute. I'm making sure to double check my work, making sure there's no overlapping rhinestones, that everything is nicely glued on and flat onto the pocket back, making sure all my gaps are filled, working by sections because I don't want my glue to dry out on me, and then nothing's gonna stick. So I'm going to continue my straight lines, guiding myself based on the edges of the pocket back that I have already blinged out all across the face, as you guys see me doing there, and then going back and filling in the gaps. So now half of my smile is done. I am just about done. The smile is very basic. I am just following the line of the smile with the SS3 rhinestones, the black ones, to fill in the lines, because that is a very thin line. Even though I thickened it out, it's still very thin. So that's why I'm using SS3 for the smile. And between the lines, I do have an SS4 AB rhinestone just to give it a more defined, clean look and keep that smile looking nice. I'm going to continue my straight lines with the AB SS12 rhinestones all across, as you guys can see there, right under the keychain. And I am just about done, guys. I really do like how this pocket back came out. Don't toss them away. I know some of these can get worn out pretty fast, but make it your own. Make your own design. If you want to do a Christmas design, if you want to do the jack face like I did here, put a flower on it, whatever it is. Use your imagination and bling it out, or, just draw on it, whatever it is. Don't throw them away, reuse and recycle. And it's going to come out beautiful. I mean, I love how it came out. I just can't stress it enough. I am going to do a Sally one pretty soon to have a little, buddy with this one. So I am done, guys. Look how cute this came out. These are my final results, guys. Look how cute it came out. It's so shiny and beautiful. It's ready to use, and I don't have to toss it away, I don't have to go buy a new one. I am going to start doing this much more, trust me, because I have thrown a lot of them away. So it's time to start doing this. I'm going to do more. And it is compatible, guys, with the Bath and Body Works hand sanitizers because this is an actual Pocketbac hand sanitizer. So like always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned a little something. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.